So that brings us to discussing our final pro bono tool, which is called Pro Bono Status Updates. This tool is used to send batches of status update requests to pro bono attorneys. So when you are assigning a pro bono, we're going to go back to a case to assign. We're going to go back to our recommend pro bono / other user. So when I go to assign test pro bono to this case, we're now going to look at this button here for add status update request. Now what I'm doing here is setting the target date for getting an update on this case. You in the background, your admins will be able to set some defaults based on problem code. So for instance, if every divorce case should be giving an update within 3 months, you can set this to default to 3 months from now, or whatever that number would be. And we're actually going to make it sooner so that it shows up in our list view by default, hopefully. And once we're going to just click through the rest of this process. So once we add our target date, we're able to see that on the case profile. So we've got a status update request tab. We can see that target date here. We can see that it hasn't been sent, and of course the update has not yet been received. Now, once your admins are ready to send out a batch of update requests, and how often you do this is going to be up to your organization. So you could send them out weekly, monthly, whatever works best for you. Once you're ready to do that, you're going to come to Admin, Status Update Requests. The first step is going to be setting up your email, so the email that you're actually going to send to these pro bono attorneys requesting the update. Now you can format your email by document template. So if you want to set up a template like we just did earlier, that's going to say something like Dear Pro Bono Attorney's name and actually pull that in. We want an update on this case, pull in the case ID, pull in the problem code, etc. So you can use a template. Or you can just enter some text. You can also upload a document to send along as well. And at the bottom here is where we're choosing which cases we want to send an update for. This is going to be based on your target date. So by default, it's this month. Of course, you could update your filters and filter that down to this week if we're sending these out weekly, etc. And then you're going to choose which case or cases you want to send an update for. In this case, we're just going to do our one case that we created. Click Continue. And the second step, it's going to show you your email at the top, and it's going to ask you to select the pro bono attorney to send to. Now, the purpose of this step is if we had more than one pro bono attorney assigned to this case, we may only want to send it to one pro bono. We only want the update from one person, so we can limit that here. And then lastly, we have our preview, so we can preview that email. And we're going to see who we're sending it to as far as the email address. Click Continue. And now back on this case, we're able to see our status update. We can see who we sent it to, who it was sent by, the date it was sent. It's still received, no. So recording the receipt of status updates is going to be manual. And how you'll do that is edit, say, yes, I've received that. The date that you received it on, we'll just say it was a day late in the future. And then we will see that, yes, we have received it. We're essentially done gathering that status update.